What is up, everybody? Welcome back to another video. In today's video, I'm going to be doing an unboxing, setup, and demo of Spirit Halloween's Bog Zombie. Okay, so when you first open up the box here, I'll try to get an angle of this here for you. When you first open up the box, you have your leg foam, I believe is what this is for. You have your hands. Pretty well detailed hands. You have some of like that mossy grass. Pretty well detailed. Your instructions. The clothing. And you can see some of that green fabric stuff here. Some more over here of the arm pieces, I think is what they look like. The leg poles. One of the feet, similar detail to the hands. Another foot. The adapter, which seems to be opened up already a little bit. This is the leg that goes underneath his clothes. You see some like the exposed leg. There's like a rip in the clothes, and then you see this. Pretty cool addition compared to just having it fully clothed up like most zombies. Hip loop. Okay, I got the main mechanism with the motor out. I'll go a little bit close up so you could see how this works. It's kind of a little bit similar to Mr. Punchy, where there's the rod here that moves, and then it makes the body piece here spin with it. It looks like these springs here help the movement a little bit, so all the work isn't on the motor. But that's this piece here. Then there's the control box, which has the speaker, the shoulders, and that's really it. His base. And then the last part, which is the best, his head. Let me unpackage this here and then give you guys a close-up. Okay, so this is his head here. There's some of that cloth stuck over on it with the, I was like, oh, it looks like it's meant to be stuck, so I'm gonna have to fix this up once we get it on. And this is a pretty good head. I don't know, haven't seen too many videos on him, so I'm not too sure if some come deformed because it is just a latex head, it's not plastic, but mine looks pretty good. There's a little dent here, not sure if it's supposed to be like that. Again, I haven't seen too many videos on him, but this is him, and his detail is really good. Super zombie-like. The eyes on this one's good, again, like Possessed Pumpkin that I unboxed yesterday. Just really awesome head for Bog Zombie. So that is it for all the parts. So now let's begin his setup. Okay, so first you start out by putting his feet onto the start of the poles over on the base. You want to have the straight up pole on your left side in the front. This. Then you just get the feet, slide them just like that. Then you'll take pole C and put it on your left side. Just a snap lock. So you can't do it wrong because, again, the pin goes into the hole and there's only one hole and one pin for each side. Okay, then you get poles D. They're both labeled D, doesn't matter which one. you will snap it on here. But there's a cover on the hole for a second. Okay, the leg piece is this bone over here. And then this is his leg foam. The leg foam is just gonna slide over the left side here. Slide right over like that. And then this piece will go like this, knee facing on the bottom. Just slide it right over. And then there's a little metal stopper back here that once you get it, winds up in the hole, holds it from going down any further. Next, you're gonna wanna slide over the pants. You slide the pants over the legs. Let me see if I need to adjust the camera angle, and then I will continue with the setup. Okay, I had the camera angle adjusted. You should be able to see me. Notice that massive rip, but that's what goes in the front. Bring it here. And then there's some Velcros on the leg bone and the pants that you'll just Velcro to make sure that the pants stay where they're supposed to be. The pants are good. Now, next you're gonna take the main motor piece and attach it to the leg poles here. It is on now. Next step is to get the hip loop, and this can also only go on one way because one of these holes is smaller, one's bigger, so you line it up with the size of the metal here. Then you're gonna put the controller on here with the speaker. This will just click right on with another snap lock pin. You could even connect some of the wires here that are able to be connected right now. It's just the blue one right now, but you'll also want to get and you're gonna want to run it down the pants. I'm gonna do it on this side just because it's a little bit closer to the outlet. And actually, you might also want to do it on the side so you don't have the plug being shown through the hole in the pants. You're gonna want to pull up your pants over here. Next, you're gonna want to put the shirt over the main mechanism and control box. Okay, I figured out, I think, what was wrong with the shirt. I think I might have had caught on something because now it seems to be going down a bit better than it was before. Just got some of the fabric stuck on the metals. Drop this down. And next you're gonna want to put your arms up the sleeves and into the little prongs over here. Okay, so I figured out what was wrong with the arm. Now this cover is supposed to be on here. Let me show you what I'm seeing. This cover right here, see how it sticks out a little more? That's supposed to be on here, and I was putting it in the wrong sleeve because this is a thinner hole here and this is a wider hole that this could fit over. See, I'll show you without having the sleeve on. See, it fits into this one, but it doesn't fit into that one. Now, I don't know if this is just so you make sure you put them on the right arms, but it actually does say which arm goes on the correct side on the instructions labeled. So I'm assuming maybe this is meant for the motion. Maybe the thinner one allows it to move easier or something. I don't really know. But it goes on this side here, so let me open up this sleeve here and do the same thing I did for that side originally. Slide up the sleeve, move the shirt up a little bit, and then you just drop that right in. No pin or nothing to hold it. You're gonna do the same thing for the other side, and then you're gonna add your hands onto the ends here. Just 2 prongs, they slide right in. There might be a pin to hold them. Just move this over here so it's not too much in the way of Possessed Pumpkin. His Possessed Pumpkin is really big. His arms take up a lot of space. They could be posed though, so if you want to make them not take up as much space where you're putting it, you could move the arms on Possessed Pumpkin. I don't believe these can be posed. No, they are not really meant to be posed. You could pose them, but they're not really meant to be posed on Bog Zombie. Pull that around him. I don't want to close it up yet because I'm going to have to get in there and move it around for the head and stuff. But let's get the arms unpackaged and into their slots. Like, alright, P goes on your left side, and then O goes on your right side. So let's just slide these in here. And then there's a bit of Velcro around the arms. Just to make sure that the sleeve stays in place where it belongs. Okay, just gonna do it on this side. Okay, I just took a quick look at the instructions just to make sure there's nothing else I have to do. All you have to do is slide the head in, connect the rest of the wires, and you should be good to go. Oh, so actually, let me show this before I continue. So, if you look, I remember seeing this in a video. I mean, it makes sense when you see it, but just in case, you see there's 3 holes here, like poles to slide in. There's one here, and one here. You slide the middle one in, I think. I'm gonna check the instructions, but I think you slide the middle one in, because there's only one slot. You slide the middle rod in, and then yes, then it allows it to swivel back and forth as it's supposed to. I know there are some changes you can make if yours doesn't move as much, like the arms and the head. I'm gonna try to find the video that I watched of that if mine is like that, to try to make it move a little bit more. But I do know that you are supposed to do that for the head. I'm just gonna connect some of the wires up, fix up the clothing, and then next should be the demo.